Welcome to our sleeve tutorial. Please just look and you will understand everything that is happening. I've gone ahead to measure the armhole of our dress. So from that armhole, we are going to measure our sleeve. Now this is different sleeve, right? From this place, come down by 6 inches and give a mark there. So from that 6 inches, we are going to be taking our armhole measurement. Okay, so right now you place your tape on that line. When you come down by 6 inches, you place your tape on that line and mark out your full length. Now we are supposed to mark out 24 inches, but because the sleeve has a band, we are marking out 20 inches. So our band is going to be 4 inches. Okay, now I have gone ahead to mark my round sleeve measurement, my round armhole and all the rest. So now you come down by 7 from that 6 inches and you get your round armhole. So that's just it. It's not that difficult. So from this place, mark out 5 inches. So from that 5 inches, you curve it out and measure the curve to know if it's up to half of the 21 inches that you measured. So you measure half of the 21 inches that you measured at the sleeve, the gown armhole. So all I have is 10.5 inches, and I'm going to curve my armhole very well. So from that 10.5 inches, I'm going to add 1 inches for ease allowance and sewing allowance to the sleeve. 1 inch. I will use 1 inch for sewing, then ½ inch for ease allowance, because the sleeve is not that tight on the hand. So I'm going to cut this, and watch how I'm cutting it. Okay, so now we are going to work on this part. We're going to measure 4 inches out. From that 4 inches out, we are going to connect our line to the armhole side. These 4 inches with these 6 inches that we added on top of the sleeve is what will make it to have that little folding, that little pleat at the armhole side. That's the shoulder part. So this is how we are going to cut it, and we are cutting it like so. Please don't make it to have a sharp edge. Make sure you curve it out like this. So curve it so that it will look nice and not like a square. Okay, so that is it. So now we're going to take it and we're going to place it on our fabric, and we are going to cut out the arm. So from up to where you started measuring your sleeve is 6 inches, where you get your round sleeve is 7 inches, then your elbow and your wrist. So now we are going to trace this on our fabric. Okay, so you fold it into 4 because we are cutting both sleeve at a time. You fold in one and fold it again. Okay, make sure you get it correctly. After folding it, you get your paper and place it on top of it, and you cut it out as you see. If you want the plate to be more like fuller than this one, you can actually make it longer. I mean, that part that we added 6 inches, you can actually make it 10 inches, you can actually make it 8 inches and fuller, so that by the time you plait it, it's going to look more fuller than the one you see in this place. So we're making it the way it is on the thumbnail. So we are going to fold in. Guys, please pleat when you are pleating, pleat upward and not downward. Okay, you should make your pleat upward and not downward, so that it will fall and look more nice. Okay, so we're going to take it to the machine and show you how to gather it. this is where you notch that place. That 6 inches down is where you stop your pleating, or where you start your pleating, upward, okay, not downward like I did mine. I later change it. Please don't forget to do that. Guys, please, at this point, if you have watched this point, I believe you must have watched the gown tutorial and you're watching the sleeve part of it. Please guys, do well to give my video a like so that it can easily go around the YouTube channel and people can see it anytime they come up on YouTube. Please guys, like my videos and if possible share it, okay? Please, thank you. So we are going ahead to pleat, and I pleated only 3 pleats, 1 inch, okay, 1 inch. Take 1 inch and pleat. Take 1 inch and pleat. I pleated only three pleats on the shoulder sleeve, okay. So after doing so, that is how it is. Now after pleating, you measure back your armhole to know if it's up to that same 21 inches that we did when we were cutting it. So after measuring my own, it was 10.5, which was 21 inches. So now I'm going to get the sleeve. I'm going to sew by half of an inch. After sewing half of an inch, I'm going to cut out the band. Now make sure that the stretchy part of this band is by the side. I mean, it shouldn't be downward, it should be facing side. You should, place it side, I don't know how else to say it. So now I'm measuring my round sleeve. That's the wrist area, okay. I'm measuring it, and I'm measuring the length. The full length is 4 inches plus half-inch allowance. So now the sewing allowance is small, so I decided to reduce it. So now we are going to open this thing and I will show you how to sew it. You sew it like this, okay. This is your 4 inches and 4 inches. Mark it as like this and you sew all the way straight. After sewing it, you open it and stitch. After sewing it, you sew the other second part of the sleeve, and you are going to open it like so, okay. You're going to open it through the and hold it together, okay. After holding it together, you open it like so. Now with this method, the back and front will look like the same. You will not see where you make your stitches. So put it in to see if it fits your hands. Of course it's supposed to fit in because the material is a little bit stretchy. So right now I'm going to trim off the excess allowance that came out of the sleeve, so that it will not be bulky. Then put it in back there. Use a pin to hold it all the way around. Then we are going to be attaching it to the sleeve. Guys, please, at this point you should watch how I am going to do it, okay. Watch very well. After pinning it, it's safe that you pin it so that everything will be equal and it will not fold. All right. So after pinning it, you get your sleeve. Turn it to the left, to the back part of the sleeve, okay. Turn it to the back and you put this inside, okay. Just watch what I'm talking about. This is your sleeve. This is the back. This is the back facing of this sleeve. Put that band inside it, right side facing right side, okay. Then from the put it together from the side seam, just small, you make sure that the band side seam is also the same thing of this the sleeve side seam, okay. Pin it together and stitch. So after stitching, guys, this is what I have. I'm going to trim off the excess allowance that came out of this sleeve. Guys, this is not that difficult to do. It's very, very easy. So what you just have to watch. If you didn't get it, you can just always play it back can always play it again and watch it very carefully. Okay, so this is it. This is the beautiful sleeve, very fine and beautiful. So at this point, thanks for I just want to say thanks for watching. Bye.